Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Urban Empire episode 4 for this series. Let's begin by unpausing the game. Would be a good place to start. So we've got our 3 districts up and running, doing pretty well. Upgrade wise, I believe we did go ahead and throw up some... See, people are generally unhappy. And party support's not very good either. Even with these buildings, people are unhappy. Well, what can we do to make people happy? Parks, clinics, church. Yes, these are things that make people happy. Theaters. Things we technically really can't can't afford right now. Not even with my personal. But tobacco licensing, which is only going to make people probably even more angry. Oh, I've got barely any party support. No goodwill. No goodwill. No goodwill. The tobacco licensing's probably not going to pass. Yeah, I figured the least. We might be in trouble. I don't think it's gonna pass. Okay, well, you know what? You can't win them all. That's fine. Hoping the swing vote carried me through, but it didn't. Congratulations, you're all pro-smoking, you dumb... Ugh. Okay. Way to kill the youth of our country. Strange gift. You've been sent a gift from some tropical Caribbean island. When you go to the port to collect it, you find that the gift is a live llama with a short nose attached to it. Congratulations on your mayorship. I wish you a long and successful career. As a token of my goodwill, I've sent you Hector. Treat him well. Sincerely yours. Penultimo? Accept the gift. No, give the llama to a yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take care of a llama. Got a little bit of bonus to our fun. Monthly budget balance is doing absolutely atrocious. It's starting to bounce around. Because I need to get some other buildings up too. I could go in the negative. That's really not that bad actually. But I need this to balance out before I take that dive. We need to raise taxes, I'm afraid. Ooh, alcohol licensing, maybe this will go through. Boy, this is not going to go through either. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get these passed, and my goodwill's super bad with these parties. It's not working. Yeah, we're not going to get this passed either. I should have known the licensing wasn't going to go through. Boy, it was close though. That's fine though. You know what everybody likes? Taxes. We need to seriously get in here with more taxes. Well, what kind of edicts? Well, actually, yeah, give me, or service funding. What do we... Police station. Well, that makes a huge difference. Let's try to do that, because that might help us with our money issue. On top of that, where is our industrial tax? I guess it's not here? I really don't want to raise taxes. I'm not going to. Let's just work on the funding change. That might make a difference. We're not doing too hot right now. We need to get sewers up and running too. But yeah, budget-wise, we're doing absolutely atrocious. The people of your city are devout Christians. That gives them a sense of security, but also makes them hostile towards science. Do you prefer religion or science? Really, honestly, science. So we got to boost the science, which is good. Alright, can I get a good vote? I can. Awesome. So, weakens our police force a little bit, but that's going to save us a hell of a lot of money. Good. What? It is hereby proposed that punishments for sodomy be eased. What are the punishments? I oppose that. Oh, a lot of people. What is going on? Some groups, however, are challenging the notion that practicing sodomy should be as harshly punishable as it is now. There has even been vocal support. Wait, I'm confused. I must have misunderstood what the proposal was about. I should have been for that. I was thinking something else. I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, that's right. We're in older times. I keep thinking we're in like a modern day world, so things like sodomy are already. Yeah, I completely misunderstood what that was. That's an interesting thing to come up. It looks like it's gonna go through anyways, regardless. So I'm not too concerned. We're at least making money now. Personal funds are slowly trickling in. I want to use the money for... We'll see. Electricity. Electrical innovations are spreading around the world. As your city administration becomes more familiar with the concept, the decision is required. Do you focus your effort on finding easiest way to produce electricity or transmit electricity to use electricity? The way to produce it, the way to transmit it, the way to use it. The way to produce it. So electrical power plant's going to get a lower cost. That's good. Speaking of electricity, our districts need massive services and modifying. Let's get a park up. We can afford one. I just not sure where a good spot would be. Probably like something like this. Somewhere where it's going to cover a large area. This is actually a pretty good spot. And it'll go through too. Yeah, just the normal vote's fine. Alright. Administration's costing us a lot of money. Where else are we hemorrhaging money? Infrastructure and districts makes sense. Culture, environment, not so much. Education, security, healthcare. Yeah, it's mainly administration. Finally, look at that money coming in. Feels good to finally have money coming in. Once we get the park up, that'll make people a little bit happier. And then once people are happier with that, I'm hoping it'll have a decent effect. Should have an effect on our average physical environment as well. There it goes. Okay. Good. So that helps. Alright. Praises. The Socratic Party chairman praises your character in a newspaper interview. How do you react? Call him and return the pleasantries. Ignore all his friendly attempts. That would be awful. We're definitely going to be polite. Goodwill measures. Yeah, so we get some goodwill. Okay. Let's see. Some of these districts need... We need to start working on, let's see, infrastructure. Okay, this one does have a gas infrastructure. Water pipe would really help. Oh, I guess we don't have a gasless street either, or we do? It's not costing us anything. Build cost 125k, running cost 4,000. Oh. Do any of these have? I know they have gas. This doesn't even have a gas infrastructure. Boy, this is rough. Okay, let's get gas street lights in at least our home, or like main capital, I guess. Oh, wow, there goes my dog. That was a loud bark. Yeah, okay, so we'll go... Oh, what did I do? Ban heavy work for under 10-year-olds. Okay, sure. New laws may ban children under 10 from heavy work environments. That seems like a good idea. Did I support that? I accidentally clicked. I'm sure I did. The top one usually is to support. Vote introduced to raise LBGT rights from level 0 to level 1. Okay, so that's what... Okay, I misunderstood what that law was. Now I know. Vote on modifying districts. Okay, so we know what's going on right now. Okay, 11k monthly budget's a lot better than negative 5,000, which is where we were earlier. It's time for you to get married and continue the noble line of von Pilsens. Your father has found you a suitable wife. Wow, thanks, Dad. A young woman called Maria. She comes from an aristocrat family and has a good reputation. Your father asked you to agree to the marriage, but it is obvious that he would not tolerate refusal. How do you feel? Thankful, conflicted, indifferent. Hey, thanks, Dad, for finding me a wife. I appreciate it. Get a bonus security there. It's not like I really want to go out and try to find a wife anyways. That's a pain in the ass. Alright, so ban heavy work for under 10-year-olds. Ah, fantastic. Begin the voting. 25 of you think that under 10-year-old kids should be doing heavy work. Nice. It's here, young children no longer to do unwieldy work. Congratulations, everyone, we win. Okay, begin the voting. Alright, we lowered the punishments for that. Punishments for sodomy reduced. And now we're just waiting for the modified district. Ah, yes, the people love it. Okay, we're starting to bounce back around. We started this episode off a little rough, but we're doing pretty good now. Okay, and this is going to be to get some gas infrastructure going, which people are 100% for. I'm shocked that more people are for a gas infrastructure than they are stopping people below the ages of 10 from working in heavy industry. Amazing. What a shock. At least the party support's starting to bounce back around. And now we got gas infrastructure here. So if we actually zoom in, we can see the gas lights. Oh.
It's like electricity. We don't really know what it is, but it's a force that can light a room.
Very cool. So there we go. As soon as we get gas street lights up, now we got electric street lights, electric grid, electrical power plant. So funny enough, we're actually probably going to be going through and trading out all our gas infrastructure for electrical. What's next then? We got electricity, hydraulics, we got epidemiology. Toilet paper, that sounds really important. Alright. Statuomania, universities, the telephone line, public library, police call box. Combustions, I build engines and attach wheels to them, automobiles. Okay, hydraulics, barber chair, barber shop, high school. Representation rights actually seems pretty important. Alright, a new railway bridge is being built. Oh, we've had this before. Some weeks later, there was a heavy storm which brought all the supporting structures down. The unfinished bridge, however, was not damaged. Last you heard, Ween Shrinker has dropped the subject. Good. Okay, we're actually getting a commercial demand. We don't have a residential, but we have a demand for commercial, and industry demand just jumped up. So maybe we'll do a new district in a little bit. We're still slowly starting to get the money for it. I would like to continue modifying districts where I can. But a lot of these districts still need water, which is still a ridiculous amount. I don't know how I'm supposed to balance this. I must have to like still keep proposing tax increases or something. Oh, animosity in the council after a Free Democratic Party councilor's sex scandal was revealed. Socratic's relationship with them has soured. You agree with conservatives, liberal councilor, publicly announced that all liberals are morally compromised. You think the conservatives are exaggerating the event. Well, all liberals are clearly morally compromised now. Rising nationalism. Shocking news from Vienna. The Hungarians have been given equal status to Austrians, and as a result you now live in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Demands for independence have grown stronger in Rome, and the young Speralians in particular are a thorn in your side. To keep your promise to the emperor, you must suppress separatism. You won't tolerate talk of independence. Anyone supporting that party is your enemy. Assassinate the party's chairman. Well, the only logical thing to do would be to assassinate the party's chairman. It's been months and the young Australian chairman is still alive and kicking. The assassin's first attempt failed, and since then the chairman has become very cautious. The assassin claims that the task has become impossible. It's terribly difficult to find good assassins these days. I believe it. I lost some prestige, I guess. I got the pessimist trait. What the heck? What a crappy assassin. I just wanted to try that because it was the most like bizarre out of all of them. Oh, you can see. Oh, well, the Socratic Party wins the election anyways. You can see that the gas infrastructure is going, so that's good. Where are we hemorrhaging money? I understand running costs, but what the heck? Do we need to raise taxes? Give me a 14% increase in taxes. We'll see how people feel about that. It seemed like a pretty split party, so we might have to use some goodwill. But I need some serious money. I can't even upgrade. We don't even have running water, for Christ's sakes, and we're in the industrial age. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. We don't even have gas infrastructures yet, and we're already technologically up to electrical. Monthly budget balance needs to be fixed. So we're going to get there now. 24 to 16. If I could, like, just get one of these people. Wow, they didn't even move at all. And then the other one's down there. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to be alright. I think a lot of the swing votes will come our way too. Yeah, here they come. Good. Well, that should help with money a lot. Yep, there we go. That's what we needed. I can always lower taxes in the future, but it's not going to be a thing right now, although we can see that the monthly budget balance is just disintegrating entirely now, but... Do I need to put up like another district? I'm not entirely sure. Electrical power plant and a port. I don't have the money for a port, but we really should get a port up. I don't know if a port's going to help us with trade, though. Boost companies, okay. What's a port do? Boost companies as well. Is it boosted enough to really offset the costs? No heir. You and your wife Maria have been married for years, but she hasn't borne you an heir. The matter troubles you greatly, for you have no to continue the glorious line of von Pafilzens. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Remaining childless is just not an option, but the devout Catholic that you are, neither is divorce. Send her to a bathhouse for a rest. Surely a doctor could resolve the problem. She's not trying hard enough. I feel like one of these involves her getting knocked up by somebody else and poisoning my bloodline. I don't trust the doctor, but I don't want to tell her she's not trying hard enough because it's not her fault, so I guess I'll tell her to go rest. Oh, great. She traveled to a pleasant country spa. Great. My bloodline's going to be tainted. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on here. Game trying to play me for a fool. We still have a... Actually, we have a high demand for residential and commercial all of a sudden out of nowhere. I guess we could propose another district. I don't necessarily think it's a great idea, but... Can I build it this way or not? The heck? I guess I could put it back here. It's just I don't even know if I should put another district. Oh, but at the same time, it does seem like a good idea. Dense grid. Do the default grid. 330 cost 331k, 38k a month. Is it going to balance itself out? Probably not. I think we should not do that. I don't think we should add another grid. However, we're way over time for this episode. I just noticed I get kind of caught up playing the game. I'm actually having a pretty good time. So yeah, we did at least a good job of kind of fixing everything up here. Things looked like they were starting to get out of control earlier. Party support wasn't very good. Happiness was in the hole. Things just weren't looking very well, and monthly budget was pretty bad, but we've kind of bounced everything around. So I guess next episode we're going to go ahead and keep addressing our income, as well as maybe trying to improve some of these districts we already have, because they're vastly insuperior, probably compared to the rest of the world when it comes to services like running water and electricity and gas infrastructure. So we gotta work on all of that. However, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.